Vegetables play a crucial role in human health and nutrition. Why are vegetables so important, and how can growers, suppliers, and everyone involved in the vegetable supply chain ensure that consumers receive products that will enhance their health and longevity? This video explores the idea that all people deserve access to a diverse variety of vegetables that are nutritious and safe to eat. Specifically, this video will demonstrate why vegetables are important for human health, how growers can improve soil health for human nutrition, why it is important to grow and consume a wide diversity of vegetables, and how to grow crops that are safe for human consumption. First, Dr. Stephen Chin explains why vegetables are so important for human nutrition.
But it's not just about the lifestyle. It's also about all those social determinants of health that our social needs pharmacies are trying to address. In medicine, we've missed the food as medicine piece. I've been trained at Stanford and got zero education on how to use food in an exam room with my patients in 20 minutes. I trained at UCSF for residency in family medicine, got zero education. The only time I got education on how to use food was in my fellowship in integrative medicine, training under Andrew Weil's program in Arizona. And that was the beginning. And so we know that our patients don't always want to take medicines every single day for the rest of their lives. When that medicine's a once a day medicine, when in fact, if we change the food choices and the environment, and they're willing to dose themselves with food 3 times a day, right? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that has powerful effects on the health outcomes. And the latest science is showing with epigenetic effects on the body, real time, you can shape and shift what genes are producing and expressing, which ultimately has an impact on these chronic illnesses.
Healthy vegetables begin with healthy soils, as Dr. Cindy Daly explains.
Soil is a very diverse matrix. And when it's functioning well, it does have quite a bit of porosity. So there should be quite a bit of the soil composition itself. What we're most interested in is the organic matter. And when you break that apart, it's got these different components to it. And of particular interest is the living component, the microorganisms, the soil microbiome that, feeds upon all of this organic matter and making the plant available. And we're finding that it has a pretty big impact on plant productivity.
Eating a diversity of vegetables allows people to consume the many different types of nutrients their bodies need. The following is an example of the diversity of sweet potatoes presented by Bruce French.
We're trying to get the information back to people in the world so they can know the information about their local plants and we can enjoy the diversity. All the health benefits, other than nutrients, match colors. If you want antioxidants, go for blue things. If you want something else, go for red things, go for yellow things. So I thought, what a nice thing, just at this color. We don't have to get all technical in the technicalities of the chemistry. We can just find the answers. And it's just an amazing collection.
Vegetables can only promote human health and longevity if they are also safe to eat. Farmers often partner with the biological system to reduce the amount of harmful chemicals they use and to negate food safety concerns. Here, Eric Morgan and Kate Chapuzio with Braga Fresh describe the innovative approaches they use to promote food safety.
What we found with this system is that when we irrigated, all the water went down. And that actually helps us with food safety. So one of the big problems that we have for food safety is storing water. When you store water, you encourage frogs. Frogs are a huge food safety risk. They carry salmonella. And sadly, every once in a while, they end up in a bag of produce, like a packaged salad, and that's a bad thing. So something like this is going to help us in food safety.
And we're also trying to push the narrative, and this is the big one, that we can't really push ourselves, that it's okay to see a bug in your produce that you buy at the grocery store. And the reason is we're using beneficial insects instead of pesticides. And so sometimes you're going to get a beneficial insect in a salad bag. Of course, we don't want that, but it's going to happen. And we get a lot of rejections for it. And we think that that's a little bit unfair because if you're going to look for conventional quality produce in an organic market, you're not going to find it.
These are just some of the many ways that we can use vegetable production to enhance human health and nutrition. Thanks to all of our presenters, and special thanks to Dr. Jeff Mitchell.